Good morning, students. I am S. Vimala, Assistant Professor, Ballalar College of Education. Today we are going to discuss a topic, approaches of learning outside the classroom. In this, we are going to see the contents, field research and learning through websites. Okay, we are moving to the unquote. To acquire knowledge, one must study, but to acquire wisdom, one must observe, said by Marilyn Owes. According to his statement, we are moving to the field research step. In the field research, we have 6 steps. We will see the steps one by one. Sensing the problem. Next one is formulation of hypothesis. Then undertaking field activities, then data analysis. The fifth one is hypothesis testing. Last one is preparing a short write-up. In the first, sensing the problem. In research, usually in research we are first identifying the problem, then collect the relevant related to the data, then problem, the statement and literature review. Then we collected the literature review, then data entry, data collection, then what are all the methodologies. We are giving the description about the methodology, then hypothesis, framing the hypothesis, then data analysis, interpretation, then discussion, final, the conclusion. These are all the steps we are moving under research steps. Then what are all the steps? Means the first step, sensing the problem. In the sensing the problem, from what the teacher explained regarding the subject matter in the topic, or as a result of what the students have learned from their own observation or due to personal interest, students will select the problem for which solution is to be found. The next one is formulation of hypothesis. In this, formulation of hypothesis is based on critical thinking about the problem, reading related books, or discussing with fellow students or the teacher. Students may propose a statement considered to be the solution for the problem under study. The third, undertaking field activities. Undertaking field activities to collect the required data to test hypothesis. Then the fourth, data analysis, processing the information or raw data, classifying and tabulating the data, and make useful and purposeful statistical analysis. Then the fifth one is hypothesis testing. So testing the hypothesis on the basis of the findings obtained in statistical analysis, accepting the hypothesis as a solution to the problem or rejecting it. The last, preparing a short write-up of the method for solving the problem identified initially. And this approach, both inductive and deductive. What is inductive and deductive? Inductive means particular to general, and the deductive means general to particular. So in this concept, reasoning are made use of. In this procedure, skills like observation, collecting information, describing and explaining the data collected, etc., are used, centering around problem solving. This approach is based on problem solving using the scientific method. So we discussed about the field research. What are all the major benefits of field research? I given the following. In this, it yields very detailed data. It emphasizes the role and relevance of social context. It can uncover social facts that may not be immediately obvious, or of which research participants may be unaware. Here I am giving some examples of field research. Decibel social metrics in a slum. The analysis of this data can provide an insight into how different a slum is from structured societies. Understand the impact of sports and child's development. Study animal migration patterns. Okay, now we are moving to learning through websites. In this, web-based learning is often called online learning or e-learning because it includes online course content, discussion forums via email, video conferencing, and live lectures are all possible through the web. Here we have some steps. The steps involved in learning through websites are with a computer having internet connection, searching websites related to the topic to be studied using search engines like Google. Selecting the appropriate websites related to the topic to the studied and surfing them with the help of the browser. Finding out the relevant information from the websites visited, downloading and storing them in the computer as a file, taking printout from the saved file. It is to be shared with others, sending the downloaded file through email to them. The collected information may be processed, sequentially arranged and prepared in the form of an essay which will include text and pictures like a report submission. Here given the picture says from our computers through the modem using the LAN connection, we are using the internet servers like that. Learning through websites you are all using nowadays. Okay, what are all the advantages? So in the advantages means you are able to link the various resources in several varying formats. It is a very efficient way of delivering course online. Due to its convenience and flexibility, the resources are available from anywhere and at any time. Everyone who are part of time, students are working full time, can take advantages of web-based learning. Web-based learning promotes active and independent learning. As you have access to the net 24/7, you can train yourself anytime and from anywhere also, even from your home and anywhere in the world. It is a very convenient and flexible option. Above all, you don't have to depend on anyone for anything. Not only can you train yourself on a day-to-day basis, but also on weekends or whenever you have the free time too. There is no hard and fast rule. Through discussion boards and charts, you are able to interact with everyone online also. Clear your doubts if any. The video instructions that are provided for audio and video learning can be rewound and seen and heard again and again if you do not happen to understand the topic first time around. Here some disadvantages too. What are all the disadvantages means the face-to-face learning experience is missing. Most of the online assessments are limited to questions that are only objective in nature. There is also a problem of the extent of security of online learning progress. The authenticity of the particular student work is also a problem, as online just about anyone can do a project rather than the actual student itself. Thank you.